What's up, team? It's Sunday and we back at it. I was not going to record today. We're leaving my home right now. I wasn't going to record today.
Drive northwest on Napoli Oak Court,
but
and turn right onto Chelsea Oak Street.
I said, you know what? Let's get a little video put out because we did some dashing earlier, and I was not. I didn't
right
record that.
Chelsea Oak Street.
We started late today, and it wasn't showing us that it was busy.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto Jones Road.
But we've dashed. Sundays are normally a good day, a good shift, good day for me. And usually I start early, about 9 or 10. But it wasn't showing that it was busy or anything. So I said, well, let's get out here in these DoorDash streets anyway and see what we can make shake. And now it's showing it's we made, so on that first shift we made about $33 and about an hour and a half
turn
or so.
Left onto Jones Road.
And then it rained some, but the rain don't stop anything for me when I have my rain gear with me, which I did. And the rain brings out the orders too.
Continue for 3.
And we getting an order now. So let's see what we taking. All right. So this customer is only 2.7 miles away, and we're gonna go ahead and get this dropped off.
Turn right.
And in the meantime, let's chat a little bit because
In 200 feet,
I have
turn
a
left.
question. And I believe that, okay, so
Drive west. Then, in 200.
DoorDash is the only thing that I do, really. I have done a
Drive
catering.
Then, drive east.
A
Then
catering.
turn right onto Jones
I can't
Road.
get it out. I
Then
can't
make
get
a
it out.
left U-turn at Farm to Market Road, 1960 West.
I have done catering with Zifty, which is kind of hard to get those orders because I can only really work them on the
Continue
weekends,
for 1.5
and
miles.
it's you have to leave the app open at all times in order to try to get an order claimed. So I said I'm gonna try to jump on the wagon to multi-app. And I wasn't able to with Uber. Well, that may be with Uber Eats, but that issue may be resolved because some years back, I signed up to do Uber, and I did not pass the background check because of an issue, something that I had on my license. I believe it was a ticket. Oh yeah, it was. I had a speeding ticket that hadn't fallen off of my credit report or whatever on my background check, and that speeding ticket was like doing over 100 miles. I was, driving out of state, and so they rejected my application basically, and it has been all these years since then. So I know the background check should be good now. So had to find out how to initiate a new background check, and what they had me do was select a different city other than Houston. So I selected Dallas so that it could initiate a new background check. Okay, so then in the meantime I said I want to
In a quarter mile, turn
maybe
left onto Cypress North Houston
get
Road.
signed up on Grubhub. Some people use it, some people use it, other things more. Use DoorDash more than Grubhub, but why not? So when I went to sign up on Grubhub, it said that I had to be on a wait list. So I'm like, damn, there goes that. But then I found, just by sheer happenstance, on a Facebook, I mean, not a Facebook, but on a YouTube video that I was watching for, another content, another gig worker, trying to get signed up on Grubhub, and asked what city could they use that didn't have a wait list. And lo and behold, it was somewhere in New Jersey. And I went and, got signed up. And in between this dash and this break, I was completing the other steps. And, the background check was one of them. It's Sunday. It's 2 p.m. Sunday. That background check cleared in less than 20 minutes. So my question I want to know
Continue
is,
for a half mile.
can I do that with Spark too? Because I am trying to, when I go on Spark, it says that your area is full. The locations that you've chosen to, be a Spark driver at is full. And so I'm just on the wait list waiting for an opening to come up. And since I was able to do that with Grubhub, can I do the same thing with Spark?
In a quarter mile, turn right onto Oak Plaza Drive.
Do you know of a city for Grubhub is my question. Not Grubhub, I'm sorry. Do you know of a city for Spark that does not have a wait list?
Turn right onto Oak Plaza Drive.
So let me know in the comments, please, 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 if you if it will work the same way, and if there's a city that doesn't have a
In a
wait
quarter
list.
mile, turn left onto Big Leaf Drive.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this dropped off, and I shall be back. Okay, we got that order dropped off. You see that Pizza Hut order that I just got? I took it. We are taking every order. We are taking every order. Just about. So we're getting that order, and this last order, I got tipped extra. I got tipped some cash. I got tipped $4 in cash. 2 little kids came out to get the order. Kids, when they hungry, and they came out to get the order, and they had cash with them. They said, my auntie said to give you this. I was like, okay, that was sweet. So I guess it's a good start to the shift that we're doing. And it is, so that order, that Pizza Hut order that I took, it's low paying, but it's low miles too. So I'm not mad at all. And what we are trying to do is to get our acceptance rate above 90% to see if that makes any difference. You would think being a Platinum Dasher and you above 70%, and all that, you would think that, you're getting all the Platinum orders, and that's not the case at all. You get more average and upside down and borderline upside down orders than you do anything else, even when it is busy. But this zone that I'm dashing in, which is, this not my neighborhood zone, but the next zone over, it's been all right. I do get some trash, as you can see, but overall, I want to see when my acceptance rate goes above 90%, if there's any difference. Right now, we're sitting at an 85, 86% acceptance rate. And if there's no difference in the orders, then platinum. I won't even, I won't even care about being platinum. I'm going to be declining. I'm going to decline a bunch of stuff, especially once the other two apps come through. Once the Grubhub, everything is complete with that. Once I get back home, I need to finish, probably upload my insurance, my registration and all that stuff. And we'll be good to go with Grubhub. We'll just be waiting for Uber Eats, and we're gonna be multi-apping. I've been door dashing for less than a year. I believe in, when did I have my neck surgery? It's going on a year. It's going on a year. So, and I've been so, into DoorDash that I don't do I don't do anything else. I get off work and it's like, ooh, I want to, DoorDash, and I even have stock in DoorDash, and it's doing pretty good. But let's go ahead and get this Pizza Hut picked up if it's ready, and it may not be. And I don't want to park right here because this little thing, this little app be saying hard brake detected when I'm on this little ramp, this hill. You gotta park on a hill, so I'm just gonna turn around and park crazy because I'm a crazy delivery driver. And we park in handicap, and we park in fire lanes, and we do all those things, and it's starting to rain too, so I'm gonna get close to the door here. Y'all hear that? I'm gonna put on my raincoat. I told you the rain don't stop nothing. We keep this on us at all times. And I might as well go ahead and throw on my rain boots. Let's do that. It's gonna stop. It starts and then it stops, and I thought it was over, but I guess not. Ouch. Where am I? Okay, my other shoe. Changed in the car. Okay, I'll see y'all when I get the pizza. Team, we got Pizza Hut dropped off, and we got another order immediately, and it's not the best order. It's $8 something going 7, almost 8 miles, and I think it's going to a part of the zone that, or it may be taking me out of the zone, but it's going into an area that I'm like, whatever. But on the bright side, the Pizza Hut order, that low paying Pizza Hut order that I took, look what I got. Look at all this cash that she gave me. I didn't even count it yet. Let's count it together. 1, 2, 3, 4, these are crispy. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. She tipped me $10. she tipped me $10, and plus what the little kids tipped me. I've got $14 in cash tips today on this rainy Sunday. I'm not mad at it. And so, you know, we're gonna bite the bullet on this one that we are about to walk in and pick up. See how I guess sometimes you just get blessed by, you know, doing things that you know, it's like you question why you're doing it, and look at all the blessings that come out of it. So yes, this is a blessing. All right, let me go pick up this order and I'll be back. All right, we got that order dropped off, and we got another order before I could even hit complete, really. We're going to Jason's Deli for $11, 5 miles. And the rain has started again. I thought about taking off my raincoat, and I'm glad I didn't. And I'm so glad I have my rain boots. But how about this? We got another cash tip. This customer tipped me $3. She was like, thank you for driving in the rain. So I need it to rain every day. If y'all are tipping cash because of it being, you know, because of it raining, yeah, I need it to rain every day, right? And oh, wait a minute. Am I going to McAllister's or Jason? I'm going to Jason's Deli. I can't remember which way it is. Let me turn my directions on. I'll be right back. All right, we got Miss Lisa's order picked up, and she is only 10 minutes away. So she's about 5 miles or so. And I believe, so that last order where the lady tipped me $3, where I dropped off at, I thought it wasn't as bad as I thought it was where it was taking me to. I thought that it was going somewhere out of the zone, but I'm still in the zone. And so this order that we have for Jason's Deli that we're dropping off, I believe it's gonna put me more in the area of the zone that I prefer to be in, you know, my sweet spot. But we shall see. I'll be back. Turned into a $12 order, and yeah, I am not mad at all. All right, so we're gonna drive, you know, we're gonna head down to the area that I like to be in when I'm dashing in this zone, because it does have some high-end restaurants and things like that over here, but it really don't mean anything, you know, doesn't really mean anything at all. But let me tell you this story. I didn't record this day. This one day I was dashing, and I got off work, and I turned on Dash, and I was debating on whether or not I was gonna go to this zone, because the other zone that was, you know, that I was nearby-ish as well, had a $1 peak pay. So I went for the money, and I got a shopping order, 2 shopping orders combined. One was going to Sprouts, and the other one was going to Total Wine, right? And they're right next to each other. Total Wine and Sprouts are. So I go pick up, I go to, you know, it has me shopping, doing the Sprouts order first. Let me hold that thought. Okay, we got our next order, a high priority, picking up at a Thai place. And we got Taco Bell dropped off, but it was a short distance and I didn't record it because I wanted to come back and finish the story. But these are some short distances.
In 800 feet, turn left onto Thiesmail route.
And I got to pay attention to
Turn left onto
the
Thiesmail
directions.
route. Then turn right.
Because this is hard. It's hard trying to talk to the camera while listening to the directions and not being able to see the directions. So anyway, you know what? Let me go ahead and pick back up where I was. So the first customer I'm shopping for in Sprouts, I get a text from the other customer who was, you know, who ordered the liquor. And I'm getting a text from them saying, like, I'm 3 minutes into my shop.
Turn
and
right. Then turn left.
Am I here already?
Turn left. Then turn left.
I am here already. See, I can't even get into this story. I'll be back. Pick up an order for Christian. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, I'm gonna finish the story while we're waiting for the order. So the customer's like, are they busy in there or something? I've only been shopping for this other customer for 3 minutes, right? And I'm like, that's kind of weird. I don't know how they meant that, so I'm not gonna respond, because if they meant it the way it sounds, then, you know, I don't want to be, you know, nasty to the customer or whatever. And then so I get like another text or two from this customer while I'm shopping for the other customer, and they're asking, are they busy in there? What's taking so long, and things like that. So I was like, okay, I gotta say something, you know, to this person and whoever this is on the other end. And I'm like, in the best professional way. So I go to ChatGPT, and, you know, I tell the customer, oh yeah, I'm just making sure everything is accurate on the order, and I will be right there, and, you know, whatever. So I shop for that customer for, you know, 15 minutes, maybe less, and then I head next door to go into Total Wine. But it was really, well, I go into Total Wine, and I'm getting ready to, you know, try to get this customer's order, and the app was glitching. So I had to call DoorDash support. And at the same time that I'm talking to DoorDash support, the customer is still sending me messages about what is taking so long. And then I said, and you know what? I told the customer support, I said, and you know what? This customer is harassing me. This customer is harassing me. And they're like, oh, what do you mean? I'm like, they've sent me like several text messages about their liquor and why it's taking so long, and, you know, just being very nasty about it. And so he goes, so are you saying you don't feel safe? That you don't? And I go, no, I don't feel safe at all. Because when I thought about it, you know, this is it's about 6 p.m., you know, on a weekday evening. And so traffic, the stores, things like that is a little heavy. And whatever it was, you could not wait to get this alcohol to the point where you are basically harassing me. So I don't know. I don't feel safe, because when I get to you to bring your order, I don't know what kind of interaction we're going to have at that point. I don't know that I feel safe. So the dash support, they're like, okay, we're gonna get you over to our safety, whatever, this and this and that. And so this is the part where I'm like, explaining this to their safety team, and they're, we're very apologetic and everything, and they're like, we unassigned you from that order. We flagged that customer. You will never get orders from that customer again. So I don't know if they just flagged that customer to not get orders, that where I won't get orders from that customer, or if they flagged them on DoorDash, period, or I'm not sure exactly how that works. But that person had to be unhinged. And if you don't care how you come across to people when you are, when they're doing a service for you, something's wrong. Something's very, very wrong with that. And I didn't let that customer bully me. So don't let any customer ever try to bully you in any kind of way, because you don't have to, deal with any kind of behavior that way. You're here to do a service for someone else, and you're doing them a favor, even though they're paying you. But treat people with the same respect and courtesy that you want to be treated with. So, and you never know what kind of person you're dealing with on the other end of the app. So let me go see if this order is ready, and I'll be back. We got our next order, which might be our last order, because it's close. It's 20 minutes to 5, and I think I have this dash ending at 5. But how am I getting the add-on? I did accept the other one. Oh my gosh, I'll be back. Okay. So I slightly panicked. I thought I forgot to accept the order. The first one that came through, we just got an order for Raising Cane's. And we are right across the street from Raising Cane's, because I stopped over here at HEB, and I got some things that I wanted to, some meat and some veggies that if my husband isn't cooking, and you never know with him. He might have got in the mood, or he might be in the mood to just lay around in bed all day. I don't know, on a Sunday, because it just rained, and it is that kind of day. It is that kind of day, but not for me. So we accepted this. We paused our dash while we were shopping, and getting out of here is gonna be hell. But we shopped for ourselves, and then we got this Raising Cane's order that we got the Raising Cane's order, and then we got a CVS add-on. Come on. Can't do that. Okay. So that CVS item, that CVS shop is going to be picking up 3 items. I'm not sure what the 3 items are, but this might do it for the rest of the day, because I got things I need to do when I get home. And guys, guess what? I finally got my camera. Oh, that's a whole nother story. Wait a minute, let me tell you about this. Okay, and we can do this because in Raising Cane's, you have to order the food with the red card and wait for it. So I'll be able to tell you my camera story in just a moment. Okay, so here's the camera story. So in April, towards the end of April, I ordered a camera, a vlogging camera, a DJI, Osmo 3, whatever. And that order, it was supposed to arrive by May 4th. And then it got delayed. Next thing I know, it was saying that it wasn't going to be arriving until the end of the month, the end of May. So when I looked around that time, when I looked at the app, when I looked at the order, it was saying something weird about like verification needed. And so I called Amazon. I'm like, well, what's this about? You know, it's still not showing me when the cameras come in. You know, it's showing that it's not even been shipped and all this other stuff. So the associate that I spoke to, he's like, that's an awfully long time to be waiting for a camera or something. I was like, yep. And I'm just trying to figure out when I will get it. And he's like, you know what? I think you need to cancel this one and then reorder another one, right? So I said, okay. And then before I canceled the order, I asked him, I said, hang on, my mom is calling me. I said, well, what if the order is, what if it costs more? If I don't find it at the same price, what if it's more than what I paid at first? And he's like, well, I'll, make sure that you get a credit. So I reordered the camera, and it was almost a $200 price difference. And then when I got it, I got the camera, but I didn't call Amazon at first. When I first got it, I waited, a few days or about a week, and then I'm like, okay, you guys sent me an email. The customer service, whatever support person that I spoke with, he even emailed me in writing that Amazon would credit me for any difference of this camera. And they did not want to honor it. They did not want to honor that. And yeah, I went off in a good, respectful manner, because I'm like, I spent too much money with Amazon. I've been a Prime customer for all these years. I have a Prime, credit card and, different things like that. And you're going to tell me that it's not, that the employee told me something wrong and you won't honor it. And he emailed me to say this is what the difference of what we will refund to you. I wasn't having it, so they issued me my credit. And I had to also order some other things to go with the camera. Well, my camera didn't come with that creator's kit. It didn't really come with anything. But I needed to get a SD card. So my SD card will be here today, and I'll be vlogging on my new camera. I'm so excited. Woohoo! All right, let's go pick up Raising Cane's. This customer is only 6 minutes away. Let's go get this dropped off. at 5, but DoorDash has extended my dash, as they always do. They always extend my dash by another 30 minutes. So I'm gonna go with it. I am in a area, the intersection that I'm close to. I've had some really good orders picked up over here. So if we get something, then we will take it. But what I am going to do is I am going to slowly start driving my way home. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. Start driving my way home. And look, I just got an order. Wow. Okay, wasn't that serious. Yeah, I declined that order. And I know I said that I was taking every order. Well, not quite. Not quite. I am doing my challenge where I take at least 5 in a row. I have to take at least 5 in a row. And we've done more. We've done at least about 7, maybe 8 in a row on this one. This is how I'm bringing my acceptance rate up higher. And so that one, no bueno. Wasn't gonna be able to do it. But we gonna creep our way back home. Now you could have gave me one of those bangers that I normally pick up from over here, but oh, and that Chick-fil-A is right there, but Chick-fil-A is closed on Sunday, so it is what it is. But if they let me get out of my zone and not give me anything, then we want to be heading home anyways. And we're only about 10 minutes away from my house, which I love being able to say that when I get done dashing. But I probably spoke too soon, because here comes this order. Let's see what this is. All right, we got the Starbucks picked up for that customer, and the customer is 10 minutes away, going opposite of where I was trying to go. I was trying to creep on home, and DoorDash had other plans. Said, take this and go that way. So it's okay. So that just means all together we'll be about 20 minutes away from home once we drop this off, and our dash will have definitely ended. They extended once. They don't extend it more than once. So on the menu when I get home, I don't even care if hubby did cook. I want what I want now. I brought some cross-cut beef ribs, and I saw a Texas whiskey glaze sauce. We have Parmesan rustic green beans. Oh, and I can't remember what these are called. What they were called. It was a jalapeno, it's a stuffed jalapeno with Italian sausage on the outside of it. So we're gonna have that, and I have some cucumbers and things at home. Cucumbers and some tomato, and I brought these peppers, these sweet peppers. So I'm gonna make a little salad with that. You know, just the cucumbers, the peppers, the tomato, the onion, and then I brought some Olive Garden Italian dressing, and some everything but the bagel seasoning. And
Drive northwest on Grant Road for 1 mile.
my mouth is watering thinking about it. Now you know, you okay. This lane was ending and you knew that. Oh, people. Okay, let's get this dropped off. I'll be back. dashed for 4 hours. We started at 1:42, and it's about 5:43 now. We made $60.34. Actually, we made more than that because we have $17 in cash tips. So we made $77 and some change in 4 hours. And we actually made, today was a $100 day, actually, because we dashed this morning for a couple of hours. Oh, look at all these ducks in this neighborhood. We dashed for a few hours and we made, well, it was probably like an hour and a half, but we made $33 then. So when we turned dash on this morning, it was before noon. So our day is ending at 5:30, and we have made $100, a little bit above. Today was a good Sunday. Today was a good day. And I am not mad about it. I like that for me. So now my goal next week. I have never, it's only since I've been dashing, I have never made over $300 in a week because of me being a part-time dasher, right? So I want to, next week is gonna be the start of a new month. So I am going to not let anything get in the way of my dashes, hopes and dreams, as far as, you know, getting out here on the weekends. You know, of course there's obligations, like there's family obligations, there's this, there's that, you know, and I kind of get an attitude because I'd rather be door dashing, messing up my money. But we are, if that means we gotta wake up a little bit earlier in on the weekend, and if we gotta work a little bit longer during the week, maybe, because it's you know, it's a lot of daylight out here. The sun doesn't set till about 9 p.m. So that's a good amount of time. So let's see if we can do it. And I want to thank you for tuning in. And please make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, share. Put me in the game, coach. Put me in the game. Put a 50-year-old lady in the game.